All right, boys and girls, I'm gonna do an Impact review. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to post it because Facebook is fucking gay and retarded. This is an Impact review from this week, the live Impact. Oh boy. All right. The first match was Eric Young versus Jeff Hardy. They changed the stipulation. And this is funny because when I found out that this was a live Impact, I predicted that EC3 was gonna pin Matt Hardy and win the championship. They changed the stipulation and they're like, now if the winner of this match is going to go to the triple threat match, it's going to be a triple threat match, and the winner of this is going to be added three-way dance. So I thought, okay, maybe they're going to give it to Jeff Hardy, and have him win the championship because Jeff Hardy did win this match with Eric Young to got revenge for what happened to him. Um, Matt Hardy comes out with his wife and son, and he's like, "This is comeback of the year, Jeff, but surrender your spot so that I could pin Ethan Carter tonight." And then Jeff Hardy was like this. And then Matt tries to twist to fade him and he counters and he twists to fade him. Uncle Jeff twists to fade Matt Hardy, the champion. Eddie Edwards is backstage and he's like, "My brother Davey's injured. But I want to fight somebody. I want to fight the Decay." And Beer Money says, "We got your back." And then you had the Miracle, Mike Bennett and Maria. Oh my goodness. Maria versus Drew Galloway and Frail Kim, Gail Kim. Maria Kanellis needs to do porn. Oh my god. Fucking 34-year-old looking like that. Man, yo. Fucking do some fucking porn, bitch. Lips, eyes, body, legs, eyes, everything, man. And yeah, fucking Maria rolls up Gail Kim. Of course, she has to roll her up because Gail Kim won't lose clean for her. I like how Mike Bennett got hit with Eat the Feet, though. That was awesome. But yeah, the Miracle and his wife win. And then Bobby Lashley comes out to explain why he attacked Kurt Angle. And he's like, he's interviewed by Josh Matthews. He's like, "You know what? I'm sick and tired of getting overlooked. And I gotta make an impact to get some notice around here." And then he's like, "I'm glad Kurt Angle chose me. I waited," or something. And then Matthews is like, "Angle was your friend, Bobby." And Bobby's like, "I don't have any friends. If you get in the ring, I'll destroy you. And Josh, you're in my ring." And then he starts beating the shit out of Josh Matthews. And then the Pope comes down and like tries to stop him. And then as Pope's helping Josh, Bobby Lashley attacks Pope and he spears Pope. And then he's just in the ring and the crowd is booing him. He got more heat here than he did in his fucking run as a heel champion, which I would like him to be champion again. I would like Lashley to chase the title. I'd rather have him chase the title instead of Mike Bennett. And it looks like he will, especially with what happened at the end of the night. After that, there was a Decay promo, and I love the Decay. Billy Corgan is a genius when it came to that. I'm going to talk about him later, too. And while they're doing the promo, Rosemary says, "Beer Money, Eddie Edwards, you've never met a girl like us." Okay. Decay. And then they come out. And I'm like, wait, is the girl going to wrestle or do they have another guy in Decay? And Rosemary wrestled. It was a 6-person match. Rosemary didn't really do much, but I liked how she looked. She looked great here. And I'm happy that Decay won because they're awesome. And they're trying to get them over. I think it was a mistake that they didn't win the titles at Monsters Ball. Beer Money should have beat them for the titles, but maybe they'll face Beer Money and Beer Money will put them over. But yeah, they're legit. They're going to be around for a while. Oh, by the way, Eddie Edwards is now calling himself the Lone Wolf. And that works, I guess. And JB took over for the Pope since the Pope got speared by Lashley. Josh is selling the injury, but he's still there. And then after that, I think I'm forgetting something. It was Dixie Carter backstage with the Hardys. And the Hardys are like, "You screwed me. You put my brother in there," even though she didn't. She put the winner of the first match there, but "I'm gonna get disqualified." And Daisy Carter said, "No, you're not," because I thought she was gonna say it's a special referee match, but or a TLC match, but she's like, "There's no disqualifications," which I didn't think there were in triple threat matches anyway, but whatever. So yeah, she makes it no DQ, no count out. Somebody has to walk away a winner. And then this is the thing that put a smile on my face. Billy Corgan was backstage with Grado, and Oh my god. Okay, Billy Corgan is like the VP of TNA. He's been there since May of last year. And he's a legend. I mean, he's a music legend. He uh he came up with a lot of the angles in TNA. Like I know the Dollhouse was Christy Hemi's idea, but he gave them the Courtney Love whole song. He came up with the Decay. Abyss said it. He came up with the Decay, and he had Marilyn Manson, who's a friend of his, let them use the song. I think people don't like on-air authority figures. I think they work because when there's no on-air authority figure, the matches just get made, and you don't know who's making them in storyline. Um, like even if it's just like a tweener, just saying you're gonna fight him or her, like so Billy Corgan, they have him doing that, and he's actually wearing a suit, which is good. I don't like when Dixie Carter's the president, she comes out with just jeans on. I mean, I don't like the authority, but you never see Triple H or Stephanie coming out like that. Triple H will come out like that when he's a cerebral assassin, but when he's the authority, Triple H, he's got a suit. But that's off the top of it. So Corgan has a suit. He looks great. 50-year-old man, but he looks great. And he's like, Grado, we're going to make a final decision. Come out to the ring because you think you got screwed. Eli Drake thinks you didn't. Let's go make a final decision. Come out. So Drake is in the ring. Grado comes out with Billy Corgan, and he has Eli Drake's briefcase. And then they show Eli Drake when he had some doubt after Jesse Carter talked to him from weeks ago. He switched to briefcases. So Corgan tells him, Grado, give him back his box. And then Drake takes it from him. And he's like, now fire this fat dummy immediately. Come on, dummy. And he's like, we're not going to fire him. We're going to give him a new contract. But it's going to be suspended above the ring. Grado has to climb and get it. Drake, if you climb and get it, you get to shred it. You get to rip it up. And then he's like, okay, let's get this match started. So Drake is pissed and Grado's fighting him. Fun ladder match. Very fun. Jesse Goddard's tried to interfere on Drake's behalf, but then Shira took care of him. And then there was a cool spot where Grado actually positioned the ladder to lean against the ring. And then his big self jumps, and there's a belly flop, and bam! He takes out all three guys, Shira, Goddard, and Drake. And then Grado's getting it, and then Drake is like trying to stop him. And then Grado like body drops Drake off the top of the ladder. And Drake like breaks his back. And then Grado grabs the thing. And he grabs the contract, and Grado's in TNA. Good. I'm really surprised. I didn't even know he was under contract. So I thought the firing was just so that he could go back to the United Kingdom. But apparently he's here to stay, and I like Grado, so yeah. For some reason, the maniacal alliance of Eric Young and Bram are backstage, and Willow just walks by them and goes like that. EY's like, it's Willow! It's Willow! It's Willow! And then we go to the main event. It's EC3 versus Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy. Great triple threat match. Josh Matthews was like, we're going to be with you for the duration of this match. 3 minutes later, they go on commercial break. I'm like, what the fuck? And then they come back, right? They come back from commercial, and then Josh says the same thing. It's like, you just said that 5 minutes ago, you idiot. Whatever. So yeah, fun triple threat action. I was on a thread with people, and they were having a good time. Fans, I meant. And they were having a good time, but this was a pretty good triple threat match. You see EC3, like the brothers are fighting each other, but EC3 is like he's on his own fighting the brothers. There was a bunch of storytelling, good action, and then the overbooking began. Okay, I don't even remember what happened first. The Maniacal Alliance for some reason came out and they attacked Jeff Hardy again. I think EY power drive him. Bram is beating the fuck out of him, and Jeff was about to win too. And then like security breaks it up. And then Eric Young's like, I'm not done with you. I'm not done with you. And then Jeff Hardy's been taken out of the whole match. Like, people take him to the back. They carry him out and everything. And then it's down to Carter and Matt Hardy. The match that we were supposed to get. As soon as, like, EC3 is, like, getting some momentum, he takes out Hardy. And then Spud and Tyrus just come out of nowhere. And I was wondering the whole night where those two were. The Matt Hardy brand, they're beating the shit out of EC3. And then EC3, like, knocks Spud out, and then he like throws Tyrus out of the ring. Bam! And he picks him up, and he's a big guy too, but he drops Tyrus with like an FU. Tyrus goes out of the ring, and then Spud, I hate you! And then EC3's like, what'd you say? Boy, bam! And knocks out Spud. Spud's out of there. And then EC3 nails the 1% on Hardy. And he's about to pin this boy. By the way, there were near falls out the ass, and since it was a live show, my heart kept stopping. He's pinning Hardy 1, 2, and then the Miracle comes out and attacks EC3 and just beats him up. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And then he just like won't stop. He just beating him up, and then he throws Carter into the crowd. And he beats Carter. I'm like, how is anyone supposed to get a pinfall now that there's only one guy in the ring? And Bennett's just beating up EC3 and sends with the crowd. That's it. No contest. So Hardy's like, give my title! Give my title! And Matt Hardy's like, ha 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 ha. I'm a champion. I told you I was leaving champion. I told Dixie Carter I was leaving champion. And then, fuck! And Galloway comes out with the Feast or Fire World title briefcase. I'm like, wait a minute. And then he's just beating the shit out of Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy, no way! Oh, dude. And then he goes like that. Claymore. Oh. 1. And then he gets up and Hardy's like, oh, no. Future Shock DDT. Bam! Oh. 1, 2, 3. And Drew Galloway, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Drew Galloway is finally TNA World Heavyweight Champion. I know I like overreacted and overexcited in this review, but this is a cool moment, man. It was a live show. I knew since it was a live show that Matt Hardy was going to lose the title. I just had a feeling. And I thought I was going to be EC3 because that was his opponent, you know? And then when they put Jeff Hardy in the match, I'm like, oh, why would they put him in if he's not going to win? He's going to win. They don't want him to go to WWE. But Drew Galloway wins the championship. He's celebrating with the crowd. This is a moment that Drew Galloway fans and myself have been waiting for like a year now. We thought it was going to be at Bound for Glory, but this was better. I mean, they could have done it in the UK, but people would have found out early. Especially with how late those shows were aired. I, for one, am proud that Drew Galloway's champion. I like Drew Galloway. He's a talented wrestler, great worker. He left WWE on bad terms. I mean, they buried him. They gave him a promising future and they buried him. And since he's been gone from there, he's been getting bookings everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Even before he got to TNA last year, he's been getting bookings everywhere. And now he's finally TNA World Champion. I know just like any time anybody wins a championship, people are going to make fun, but I'm happy that he's champion. I think TNA did the right thing. This leaves Jeff Hardy to feud with the Maniacal Alliance. Bennett could feud with EC3, which would be really fun and exciting to see. Matt Hardy could feud with Galloway. And then maybe Galloway could feud with Bobby Lashley down the road. This is a live show, so they're kicking off to a good start. You know, we got Beer Money versus a mystery team next week. Gail Kim versus Maria. And Galloway's champion. It's going to be fun. So yeah, Drew Galloway, woo! TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Hashtag stand up for professional wrestling.